Welcome to my back. I mean, welcome back. There we go. That's better. Hey. Happy Halloween. Ish. It's not yet. I'm a little early. There's a couple of new things. One of which we were trying to see in the last session. Never did. Sorry, aliens. No first contact for you. They've added on to it a little bit. We'll continue our UFO hunting. I'll get back to that. However, they have also added... I forget which menu I need to go to for this. Let me try up here. I think there's a new arcade machine. For the first time in a little while. Oh, goodness me, I hear my own voice. And it's disgusting. Hi. Blanket hog. What a terrible, terrible thing to accuse someone of being and be absolutely true. Sorry, Lester. Alright, let me check this computer for the new arcade machine. So many menus. You gotta remember where they all hide and... Alright. Got all of those. Interesting. Maybe I need to, No, I'm in the wrong menu. Access the laptop. Manage is where your currently bought games live. I need to look for a new game I have not bought. There it is. Cam heads. We saw a poster for this in the auto shop upgrade. They had a poster for cam heads, which did not seem recognizable. And now, here it is. It was the old reverse. They were dropping the hint there. We should be able to afford it. Lights, camera, action. The city is overrun by gangs of brutal criminals and sadistic madmen. Oh, that sounds rough. There's only one way out. Embrace the madmen. This is a very saucy game, I guess. So grab your gun and start filming. It's so saucy. I don't know if I'm comfortable with this. It's time to battle against the abominations of a glitched-up dystopian world. You know it is. I'd love to play cam heads. It's surprisingly hard to say. Alright, so that will be delivered in a little bit. Hooray, hurrah. Speaking of things being delivered in a little bit, hey, giant monkey. No, you have nothing to do with this. Also during the Halloween week, they tend to re-add a couple of cars to this used car website that are Halloween-themed. If only you can find them in the long, long list. Here's one of them. The Chariot Romero hearse. Aptly named after the godfather of pancreases. Brains. This is another, and this is the one I'm a little bit tempted to buy right now. Because it only comes around once a year, and I've never really had the 2 million for it. It's a lot to spend on a delightful aesthetic bike. And yet, now the Cayo Perico heist is out, this is the first time I've had access to that sort of... Rich Uncle Pennybags, please embrace me. And so I'm thinking about buying this. 2 million. That's chump change. Let's get it in the stealthiest of blacks and go. Put it in Great Chaparral. That's where the rest of my bikes are. So there's our Halloween bike. What else am I still missing? Let's jump down. I thought we settled on pancreas. I'm sorry. I didn't do it right. Good morning. Hello. It's so nice to see you guys there. Do pardon my scrolling. Headed the right way to get seasick. What with all this scrolling? Oh! No, I'm sure it's not that bad. Here we are. The Frankenstrange. I do believe I have one of those. Don't need to buy it. The Albany Lurcher, I'm not sure about. It's a special... A blood-soaked Romero hearse. Are there any others? That's seeming like all the special Halloweenies. Is that the way to say it? Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Bikes, bikes, bikes. Nothing important. Alright, we got our Sanctus. Hooray. Let us get out there and see if we can find it, and also see what time of day it currently is. Oh, we've got a packed schedule. You also have to leave your arcade in order for your new arcade machine to be delivered. I've waited in here, for hours before. Never happens. Shy workman, you see. So I don't want to get into this, and I want to avoid things of this ilk, including the oppressor bike, anything weaponized and special. Hey, cam heads arrived. Sweet game. Come back and give it a go. What do you mean? Oh, you mean play it. Okay. I thought... Wow. Misunderstood that text. So I want to get a very, very normal car. It is already nighttime, which would be great news. My ankle! Sorry, madam. I'm going to have to confiscate this because of your... Oh, that was rude. I'm sorry. Alright, regular car. We need to be in the session. The tricky part of this is we need to be in the session for at least 16 minutes before nighttime can activate a special event. So I'm thinking we might miss tonight, quite regrettably. Yeah, I don't have 16 minutes. But perhaps tomorrow evening we will have been in the session long enough. I'll try not to get kicked out. Waiting for my Sanctus delivery message. We got the cam heads one. I should be able to pull that out as soon as it's delivered. And then I'm not sure which... What's the word for it? Mod shop I need to go to in order to modify the Sanctus. I'm not sure if it has special, like, Benny's parts. I don't think so, but I may take it out to the arena workshop just in case. I know that's a full workshop. Headlights and bobbleheads, etc. Don't know if any of that stuff applies to the Sanctus, but hooray. Would also be nice to get to the beachy side of town. Sorry to be rude. And check the mask shop. When they add the Halloweenies back to the car pages, they typically add the spookier stuff back to the mask shop as well, which would be nice to check out. So I'm headed sort of equidistant between the arena workshop and the mask shop. You don't really need that much information. I'm just cruising around, but there you go. There you have all the information you could desire. Oh, so sorry. Catching up to the chat here. You're quite in pain after lots of crouching at work yesterday. I'm just so sorry. Tell your back to stop killing you. It's not the time. Not on a Sunday, surely. I suggest that you do. You do head out of work early if you need a doctor's note. I do not have a medical license, but I do have a note that I could... Yeah, you could sign a slip. You've got it. You've got lots of options. Alright. Slipping down to the mask shop. Oh, right onto the pyramid. That's the Illuminati at work again in our lives. Secretly making everything more difficult. Thanks, Donald Pleasance. Was he a part of it? I don't know. He seems like he could have been a part of it. Mask shop is this way. I'm just headed to the beach now. I'm like, yeah, let's get a nighttime tan on my nips. Pretty sure that's how gamma radiation works. None of this is scientifically accurate. Don't use this for your homework. I'm totally chilled. Look at me. I don't even have any sleeves. What are you worried about? Weird. Alright, mask shop. What do you have for my special holiday? Welcome back. Why do you do that? Why are you so rude to the maskman? He's just trying to do his job. That's better. That's more like it. Yeah, this one. This ought to do it. Ah, you blew it up. Ah, you damn dirty... whatever's green ape. That sounds unhealthy. I don't think any of these are new. I've not seen any of them that have the new unicorn. Hooray. The one mask I own. I'm not seeing any on the top menu here that have the new star. Besides the biker, which is glitched. We know that. However, I don't know if when they re-add Halloween masks, like limited time masks, I don't think they re-add the star. So if I ever in the past looked at these special masks, I can now never see them again. So let's take a couple of, it doesn't work when you're turned around. I don't know why they started doing that. He just turns around every once in a while. Like, that'd be helpful for, say, haircuts or when you're wearing a jacket. There's really no mask that you need to see the back of in order to choose, but yeah, it's fine. I'm not criticizing. I just can't see is all. There we go. That's what the zombie looks like. I'm not seeing anything new or special that I haven't seen in a while. It might be that only on the day itself does such a thing happen. We're still in the week leading up to it, and not yet the... Oh, Day of Masks. Alright. Swing and a miss. Our Sanctus must have been delivered by now, and I must have just missed it. Is my new thinking? Does this make sense to anyone? My thinking. There should be a Soul P mask.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Horrifying. Horrifying to imagine it.
Listen, I may be an asshole, but this asshole makes $6,000 an hour.
Oh. Excuse me for just 1 second. Sorry. Collateral damage, sir. Will you? Is that... You make $6,000 just to make statements like that? Your mother's horrified by you. I'm just gonna keep swinging this way because it confuses you for the battle. No, sir, you don't need to be involved in this. I'll just slip away from you, good gentlemen. You enjoy. Alright. One more for good measure, and let's get out of here. Hey, look! Halloween bike. That's convenient. Time for the getaway. Alright, we're headed to the arena workshop. Well, that's sexy as hell. Alright. A little bit sad at how sexy as hell I find that to be. If only I had Nicolas Cage draped in leathers to appear in a puff of smoke. Then we'd be on to something. Have some real sequel power going. Almost to the arena. Just gonna cut through our secret underpass shortcut. That's underpass, to be clear. Alright. Quick check in the workshop. I don't believe we're yet within our 16-minute time limit. It says I've been streaming for 14. We've probably been in the session for 13 to 12. But we're getting there. So now you can actually see this in the light. It's such a cool bike design. Let's see what else we can do with it.
What's it going to be? So, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. You know me. Just purchased an expensive bicycle. And then I brought it here for you to look at. So, you enjoy. I don't think I'm gonna get armor. I will get brakes. What do we got here? Oh, you can take away the spider's webbing. Oh, why would you do that? Why would you destroy the spider's home? They're only trying to help you. Only trying to eat fruit flies, don't. That's like the worst spend of money you could possibly have, to take away the rib cage fuel tank into any other kind of fuel tank. No, I'm keeping my dollars. How dare you? Alright, that already has a pretty cool moving piece down there. You can make it shinier, but I think we're fine. Thanks much. Alright. Full chrome engine. I see it. Changes that lower piece. Yeah, let's go full chrome. Looks cool.
Just got a heart on. Nice.
There's a spike of some sort that I'm removing. Ooh, you can make it sharper. Ouch. Put a little horn on it. Awooga! I don't think we'll need one of those. Thank you. Thank you for showing me. Drag pipes. Oh, all of these are nice options. No bad choices here. I do kind of love that side slash. That's the sound I imagine it makes. Let's go for it. Alright. Horn, I just have to check if there's... There really isn't anything classically spooky, like a... Halloween loops, there we go. Oh, that is too good to pass up. Alright. I think I like this one. It's the classic death song, but all I can ever think of when I hear this, and I'm not sure if anyone living today will get this reference, but when I hear this song in my head, I think, your Google Pete ran into the wall. And if you get that reference, DM me, because you're old, and I need to make sure you're taking your medication. Alright, Halloween Loop 2. Thank you. I appreciate your commentary. Alright, we already have the red headlights. I wouldn't dream of messing with that. Liveries. Give it a bit of Nicolas Cagery, if you prefer that sort of thing. Not sure exactly what I prefer. Always been unclear to me. What do you prefer, man? I don't know. How do other people know? I don't even care about me. So how would I know what I care about? Alright, I think we'll leave it black for the most part. Let's check what the secondary color actually modifies. It looks like the skull bits. This is sort of a blue steel at the moment. There might be a cooler way to do it. I do like matte painting for it. That gives it a little something. Desert tan. How appropriate. The color of skulls. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So nice to see you there. Sorry if I was delayed. Delayed in my welcomes. So I kind of want just like a gray thing going on. No hint of blue. Not quite fully black, though that... that is hard to pass up. Just the ice white. That also makes the spider webbing rather appropriate. Let's try it. I'm too tempted. Alright, final upgrades. Transmission, turbo. What do we got for wheels? I have some nice gothic awning sort of what's the word for them? Hubcaps? Rims. There it is. Got some gothic awning type rims. Let's see if there's anything else. Ooh, we could go full spider webs. Tempting. I think I like the existing ones too much. However, I would love to change them to white also to match the bones, and unless you pick a custom rim, you can't change the color of it. A little bit sad that way. You'd think you could just slap a paintbrush on it, but no. So we'll leave those for now. However, should I maybe get bulletproof tires? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Exit the workshop in this vehicle. $4:30 in the morning. Interesting. Oh! For some reason I thought that was going to turn a little quicker, and... well, here we are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me play you some of my Halloween horn to make it up to you. Let's get right behind you. Oh, you're committing felonies. Okay. Maybe a misdemeanor. Oh no! I didn't know my organ music was gonna have that sort of effect. Bye! This is the scariest thing that's gonna happen to that guy tonight. However, it's not the scariest thing that's gonna happen to us tomorrow night. So, regrettably, at this point, the sun is coming up, and I need to waste another day before we have any shot at this. We are, however, within 16 minutes now. Been streaming for 22, so we can be assured it will happen. However, we are outside of the time range of it now. There's two things I'd like to see, and I'm really genuinely not sure how to see both of them in one night. There is a new UFO location. The first set last week that we were trying to find, they were all up near Chiliad, like north of the map, even off the map, like up in the sea, way north. The second set this week is down in the middle of the map. Let me show you. The middle of the map here. So like the first ones were all, there was one here at the top of Mount Chiliad, there was one up here off the coast, there was one here by the altruist camp, one by the lighthouse, and one somewhere else that I'm not remembering. I think it was like out here somewhere on this peninsula. So, the UFOs started at the north. This week, second week, they're all like in this column between the city and the desert. So the UFOs are now appearing here, and the idea seems to be they're kind of getting closer to civilization, getting closer to downtown Los Santos, so that Halloween week itself, or perhaps Halloween night, something might happen in downtown Los Santos. We're not sure. It could be nothing. This could all be pointless. So, today's UFO, after 10 p.m. or something around there, should be like here-ish at this house. And I would love to see that, because we still have not technically seen the big boomy lightning. There's no indication that that unlocks anything or is even tracked as a stat. Yet, seeing the big boomy lightning is something I want checked off my to-do list. So we may be able to check that house around 2200 hours tonight, see if we get lucky. I've never seen one, so I'm still not sure if I'm doing something wrong. I'm assuming it's the classic GTA issue of if something keeps going wrong over and over and over again, you're probably just hitting the same glitch, and you're very unlucky, and Rockstar's never going to fix it or make you happy. So that's fine. You just have to learn to live. So I haven't changed anything, is the point of this speech, and I'm still hoping to see a UFO tonight for no reason. So that's item one. At 2200 hours, I would love to be up near that Patriot house to see if we can see the UFO. However, there is another nightly task. There are, in fact, two additional ones. However, only one of them seems to be accessible from an invite-only session. We may have to jump into a public later to try to figure out the other one. Seeing the question in the chat there, can you hijack the UFO and drive it? No. I wish so badly that you could, because that is, in my mind, the ultimate goal of, let's call it, the Chiliad mystery. That has always been the ultimate goal of the Chiliad mystery, in my mind, is a drivable, a flyable UFO. And then they added the Deluxo car, which is a car, it's like a DeLorean from Back to the Future, but in every way it operates as I would expect a UFO to fly. So in my mind, they were like, it was a direct tease. They're saying, okay, here's a car that flies just like the UFO, so that you know those mechanics are in the game. You know, all it would take is us to copy-paste the Deluxo animations onto the model for a UFO. Bam, you're done. You have a flyable UFO. So that's always what I've thought the ultimate goal of all this teasing was going to be, is a real zoomy flyable UFO. And the other thing that's interesting about the Deluxo is when you're flying in it, when it is in, let's call it UFO mode, it can only go 80 miles an hour, which is like specifically infuriating because of the whole 88 miles an hour thing. It's like you can't even get to 88 when you're flying it, so it's like clearly teasing you, saying, imagine if there was a vehicle that you could fly like this, you know, hover and land, but that went faster. Just imagine what that would be like. It's like, yeah, I have been imagining it for 8 years, sir. Would you like to see the diagrams? I have them all over my walls, scribbled with blood. It's not my blood, don't worry. Don't worry. So, that's a funny question to me. Can you hijack a UFO and fly it? Oh, I'd love to. I really, really would love to. I've been trying. Doesn't quite cut the same impression through the city streets during the day, but I still love it. I still love it. Beep beep. Or more accurately, ooh, oversteer. It's got that big heavy back tire thing going on. You know the one. So I'm just trying to kill time. Once again, this is the most boring thing ever to watch. I do apologize, but trying to kill time until it's dark. We should probably just go ahead and start a mission. It is only 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm trying to think if there's any other Halloween sections we need to check. I don't think there's anything in, like, haircuts. Clothes, maybe we could check to see if there are any costumey type outfits, but I sure don't think they have anything special like that. Until the day of, at least. Swing into a clothes shop while we're killing time. Bet that Skelly's back is killing him. I am kind of sitting there right on the sensitive part, aren't I? I'm sorry. I'll get you some Tylenol while I'm in here. I'm sure they sell that. Gonna break all those bones crashing into stuff. My bones, the bike's bones, everyone's bones. Everyone's bones are in danger. This is my vow. What does he mean?
That's
Oh
why
God,
I'm
what could he
exclusive.
possibly mean by that? Alright, I don't
Make
see
sure
like
you
a
come
costumes section. I know my personal wardrobe has a costume section, but that would only be past year's purchases. I'm not sure where I need to go for costumes. Plus, I'm already wearing a costume. Look at me! I'm a member of the Lost and the Damned. Please give me Smarties. And/or caramel apple pops. I'm fine with both. Thank you. That's a little hard to see if you're gonna crash into something, but I like it. Really puts you right in the moment there. I wonder where we're going. Oh, geez, I wonder where. Well, we'll just keep it going until we crash then. That's the name of this game. Oh, it's gonna be soon. I skimmed him. Is that a crash? Is that a technical crash? Sorry about your work, truck. Can I offer to pay for it? I'm gonna press X to offer to pay for it. Oh no, Molotov cocktail! So, I'm trying to think of a quick mission we could do just to kill the day here. Let me get my bearings. We could go check the auto shop. I think we finally did all the contracts necessary to complete that, so that should be fine. But we might have a customer car we could deliver. Take a couple of minutes out of play. I was explaining the two things we were waiting for nighttime for, and then I only explained one of them and got distracted by a shiny object. Or like a monkey in a tutu, anything will do it. And now I'm crashed. I thought we had those race brakes, but ooh, it's rough. Enjoy your Hummer, Ben. Alright. So instead of getting distracted, item number 2. There is 2 free roam events. I was trying to explain this. There are 2 things, but one of them is right in the middle of this, like 15 minutes ago. One of them I need 2 players for, so I'll have to join a public session for that. The other, however, is there are 4 slashers roaming the streets of Los Santos. There's like a Freddy Krueger hand man, like Sharp Hands Man. He's non-branded. Sharp Hands Man. There's like a hockey mask guy, and there's a clown with, what are those things called? Neck ruffles. You know. There's a clown with neck ruffles. None of these are the item you're thinking of. No, that would be a huge violation. A huge violation of copyright, but apparently if you're in a normal vehicle at night, in certain areas, in certain time ranges, you will begin to be stalked by one of those 4. I forget the 4th one. Off the top of my head. Pennywise, Freddy, Jason, and we'll figure it out. Lime green. So sorry. I'm distracting myself from distracting myself. So I would love to see the slashers, because not only is that a active event this week, however, there is a reward for completing that one. You get a t-shirt for a horror movie, an in-universe horror movie, if you have that encounter. So it's the only one of these things so far that actually has like a reward or bonus. So that's the one I'm really excited about, and may actually be worth trying to get over the UFO interaction if we can only get one of them. However, I've been teasing you guys about the UFO interaction for weeks, and so, yeah. Carbon rear. We're gonna scoop that hood. Don't you worry. Scoop it right out. Just get in there and scoop it. Vortex generators, what would that even be? Okay, it has its own category. It's like, is that a roof item? Secondary. Generators, plural. Hard to tell. Alright. Install off-road ridge climber wheels. Alright, but I better not see you off on the side of a ridge later. I'll deliver it. I can trust me to crash it on the way. Oh, this is a nice sunroof situation. I don't know why my throat is betraying me and not allowing sound out. There we go. It's working again. I do have, just to warn you guys, a live stream coming up today in about 2 hours, actually. I need to get done with this and race over there to set up my other screen with the Dark Dice crew that I'm sure has been posted on the Dark Dice side of social media. But if not, let me know in the Discord and I can send you the Zoom link or whatever it is. Whatever it's gonna be. I think we're doing like, there was some fan scripts, a fan fiction contest, and we're doing a hilarious impromptu live reading of some of that. I should probably be clearer on the details considering it's happening in 2 hours, but here we are, wildly unprepared. Almost made it to the customer. And that's killed almost none of our time. But hey, in 2 hours you'll be busy with improv. Oh, I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry, because you'll be having a gas of a time. An absolute blasty ball. How was improv? It was a gas of a time. It was an absolute blasty ball. Oh, he really did not want me to steal this car. I'm sorry, sir. It was random choice. It wasn't personal. Alright, so there was another one back in the auto shop. We could run back and get that. We could also try out our new Camheads arcade game, since we are so desperately close now. Through the bushes. It's the way we shortcut things. Let's give this a try. 12:50-ish. About halfway through the day, that's nice. Yeah. Hello, hello, and welcome. So nice to see you there. So glad you caught me live, too. It is a pleasure to see you all. And thank you for hanging out with me here. I'm sorry this isn't one of our standard games. Well, it is one of our standard games, but you know, we're not making any storyline progress is all. But I appreciate you guys hanging out regardless. I've been getting an uptick of comments lately on my reserved YouTube videos. These sessions that I save for posterity. Saying like, oh, why are you playing GTA so much? And I'm so bored of GTA, and could you please stop playing GTA? I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry that you're having those feelings, but sometimes I need to play some GTA. So I think we need to actually place this. It was delivered, but it's not in my place yet that I know of. Let's see if we can find a spot for it. Manage arcade games. Let's find an empty slot. If such a thing exists. Perhaps here. Alright, so it must be a double-sized cabinet then. I think I remember that from the picture. So you'll need a double-sized slot for it. Those are all taken. I can probably move Kitty Claw into a single, though, if I absolutely have to. However, that might just be a single slot back there. I thought this wall was all doubles, but no. Alright. That would work. Or that would work. Or that would work. think one of these could act as a double, like either side. But they don't. Okay, interesting. So, do I need to actually replace one of my double arcade cabinets? I guess variety-wise, the easiest one to replace would be one of my race and chases. But they're all individual race and chases, so that's a shame. I'll replace Street Legal with cam heads. There. Just gotta take a look at it. It's a shame we're out of double slots there. But maybe there's another way to arrange it that will figure that out. So I don't know, some of these games require a second person, especially if they are a double cabinet. Let's see what this one looks like. Play cam heads. Classic light gun. Smoking isn't cool, except for cowboys. Home on the home on the range. Sorry. Let that go on a little too far. I understand now. Just one moment here. I'll be right back. Oh, do pardon. I've got that morning runny nose. All right. Also, pardon me for pointing out his midsection with my crosshair earlier. That was a little rude of me. How has the weekend been treating you? I see the question in the chat there. It's it's treating me. It hasn't felt like much of a weekend yet. I'm desperately behind on some things and trying to catch up. All right, so we got the clowns, the hoods, the innocents, and the guards. Is this who I'm fighting or who I be? Oh, we'll start with hoods. Sexy. Okay. Okay. This is very hard to aim. It's got like a double thumbstick. Is he bad? I just assumed. Hey. How do I reload? B. There it is. Sorry, sir. Oh, that's a monkey. You don't want to shoot the monkey. He's just out living his life. Alright, reload. We're getting the hang of it.
Headshot.
It should be called no heads. Okay. Apparently, the little light on top of that caution sign provides so much cover for them.
Okay, from the top.
This would be funner with two people, like that classic arcade feel. Juicy. No, thank you. I'm already there.
Headshot.
That worked that time. Hey, monkey. Oh, I got the perfect lineup and then hit the wrong button to shoot. That would have been nice. I'm not sure about the rats either. Like, can rats live? I think rats can live. But is it a point thing? I don't...
For moral outrage.
Alright. And that's the end of tape 1. 84% accuracy. Oh, we could do better. I actually like that a lot. That's such a classic, like a Wolfenstein, Doom style kind of thing. Though you're not moving, but you know. Alright, hold B to exit. There we go. I like that a lot. What a great addition to the arcade. I'll have to find some place to put it that allows me to also have that third race and chase out. We'll deal with that later. Alright, one more try at the kitty claw. Thank you for humoring my new machine. Yes, the classic shoot the money to pick it up. It makes zero sense logically, but there we go. Shoot the pills. I'm gonna get you, eyebrows man. It's only a matter of time. You check your watch, and you watch your eyebrows. One more. I'm gonna get you, eyebrows man. One of these days. Alright, it is now 1700 hours, getting closer to maybe being able to try the UFO, if the mood strikes us. I do need to figure out, there's one thing I did not prepare for, and it is what are the radiuses of the different stalkers. I was just hoping we'd run into one magically, I guess. Let me see if I can figure that out before the sun goes down.
Wasted my day and stuff.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I wanted to
Sorry to hear that you feel your day is being wasted.
You know? Hello.
Alright, now where are the radii? Come on. Some of them are like in the city and some of them are in the hills. And nobody seems to have a map that's not contained inside a video, and I don't like that. If you can put a map in a video, you can sure just show me the map in normal form. Maybe laminate it for me, print it out, that'd be nice. While we're wishing. 1800 hours. There's gotta be someone who's got these ranges. Otez, he says, running to Twitter. It's got a very helpful little message that says, like, you must be within the spawn area selected by the game. The large red circle on the map. And then there's no map. There's no circles. It's like, where did you're just describing it off of a video? Get out of here. You didn't do any of your own work. Much like me right now. Just stealing from the internet. Because if we can figure out the ranges, I think we can actually choose which slasher we want to meet, is the idea. So I'm trying to figure it out before nightfall. The other event that I was mentioning requires 2 players before it will spawn, though there have been some rumblings that it works solo as a glitch. Like, maybe occasionally you can get it to spawn solo. But technically you're supposed to have at least a minimum of 2 players in the session, and while you're driving around in a normal vehicle, a non-weaponized vehicle, you will see an old-style car in your rearview mirror haunting you. And it appears and disappears as you drive around the city at various locations, and if you get out of the car for any reason, it will ignite itself on fire and chase you. Like Christine. That is the other Halloween event that I don't think we can do in an invite session. Oh, sun's getting real low back there. That's not good. That's not good for us in our meeting of slashers. Oh, as the sun settles down, we are lost with no lights on, to where we all drown beneath the horizon. Forewarned you are in fear noir. So sorry. I'm still Googling furiously here. This on the screen, not much is happening, but I promise I'm Googling furiously. Is it the Slasher Hunter one? I'm so sorry, I must have missed the subject of that. Is it the Slasher Hunter one? The car? Or... Oh, thank you. Thank you for humoring my singing. Or suffering it, as the case may be. I guess I'm just gonna have to watch this video. Like, what a shame. I hate watching videos. If you're out there and you're making content and you're listening to this video I'm making right now, I hate making videos. I hate watching videos. In order to see the answers to questions I need. If it's entertainment content, please go ahead. But if they are informational, it's not the time. I see that question in the chat too, by the way. Fear Noir is still being written, I think, yes. There is more on the way. I know it's been a little while since the last episode, but we're only working on it in drips and drabs as our daily lives do not consume us. So we do appreciate the patience. And sorry so much of it has been required. We'll get episode 4 out the door before you know it. Alright, so the sun is like officially going down now, and I still don't know where we need to be. It is going bye-bye. I'm skipping ahead in the video. I'm skipping. And Halloween killer slashers. Yes, yes. Making this guy's night real awkward. Yeah, I know I'm on the double yellow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I see your looks. I think we're almost there. We're almost to the part where it shows me the red circles. I do apologize for this. Let's get my map up and ready. I have like 16 minutes of text introduction before they show you the map here. Just to make sure you're ready. If all these requirements are met, there's a chance that the killer will appear and will try to kill one of the players in the session. I'm the only player in the session, therefore for forcing it to be me, yeah. But where? But where are the red... It's so dark out and I'm scared. And I just want to know. I just want to know where. Maybe this is all just the introduction, and then they're an individual... Yep, that was the problem. Okay. It shows you... under the section for each individual killer. I was in the section introducing the killers, and there was no map there. So, the clown is in the city. If we stay in the city, we will meet the clown. Is that what you want to do? Decide now. The psycho... is in the hills. We can go anywhere between downtown Los Santos and Tongva Valley to meet the psycho. The driver is in a very specific stunt track in the desert. I don't even know who that would be, the driver. And The slasher... Green light. The slasher is... a mystery to us all. Very top of the map. Very, very, very top of the map. Okay, so do we want Clown down here in the city? Do we want Psycho in the hills? Do we want Slasher up north? Or do we want the driver at the stunt track? I'm tempted for Clown. I mean, that's just laziness. We're already here in the city, so I'm tempted for Clown, but the driver, that stunt track out in the desert, is like right next door to where the UFO is making it a little tempting. 2,200 hours, so the UFO should have just spawned to now. I don't know exactly what the spawn time is for these slashers. Assuming we'll hear something, and we should also see a little blue dot on the mini-map if one of them spawns. So just try to keep attention to that in case we get off-brand Pennywise here. I think it's supposed to start at 9 p.m., so it actually should be 1 hour earlier, 2100, that the slashers begin. I am gonna drive out here. I'll see if we'll get out of the range of the Clown. I'm gonna see if we can see the UFO by any chance, and then we'll hit up that stunt track. In fact, I should probably mark it. That's the stunt track where the driver should be. This is where the UFO should be. In a perfect world. Aww. I had hoped that was just enough to slip me by. It was not, and I apologize to you and your family. Flowers for the widows. Get it? Got it. Good. Well, there's a thing. This is it. It's what I was trying to see desperately last week. I'm going to go ahead and turn on recording. Hooray, hooray. And then we should be able to see the lightning when we get closer. Here we go. After 8 years, seeing these in a brand new location is so exciting. Like, hot damn. So much mystery surrounding these stupid objects. So supposedly if you get close enough to it, it goes away, and if you even, like, step out of the car and sniper scope, zoom in close, it's supposed to go away. The one thing you can do is you can release a nano drone and then get it, like, really up close. I don't think I have a... When you're on the casino heist, they actually give you a nano drone, like, in your pocket. But if you're not on the casino heist, you need your Terrorbyte truck to get one out. So I won't worry about that too much. Mostly I just want to see the lightning. Let's get closer. Hello? There it is. And it's gone. That is so cool. Alright, so, as much as I'd love to dwell on the UFO, we only have one night here. Let's try to get this stunt track to activate. On the off chance it does. I'm not sure if I can double up events. So glad the UFO appeared. That's... warms my heart to see that. So we'll take a couple of laps around here. We'll see if we can get anybody to attack us. This is not quite the car for the stunt track. Ooh, there goes my suspension. So I think it's just like a pretty random chance every minute while you're in the time range. It's like, do we spawn him? Yes, no. So we might not actually see him, even being in the correct location and all. Assuming this is the correct stunt track, I can't think of another one. Though I'm very, very tempted to see who the slasher is. I'm kind of thinking that's the Freddy-esque guy. But the fact that they put him up very top of the map where the Chiliad, or, I'm sorry, not Chiliad, where the Infinite 8 killer left his bodies makes me very curious about the slasher. Is Freddy Krueger the Infinite 8 killer? Is that what I'm to believe? I didn't see... I was recording there, and then it went away. I didn't see it end. I hope it saved that recording. Otherwise, I'm never going to see that UFO again. Alright, so I have not seen or heard anything. Nothing on the mini-map. I think it goes until 3 at least, 3 a.m. So we still have time. I'm just wondering if we shouldn't move on to a different slasher. Like, I don't even know who the driver is. This is just the most convenient location. So we do technically have time to divert to, say, the hills and try to find the psycho out here. The psycho. Why did I say it like that? However, if there is one that's going to spawn right here, I would love for that to happen. Oh, I would love for that to happen. The only thing that makes me curious is when you bought the Arena Workshop, you got the outfit, like the driving uniform of the last guy who had the job, and it's covered in blood. It's like, welcome to your first day on the job. Here's your uniform from the last guy, and it's just covered in blood. And there's a name tag on it that says Peter, and it makes me very happy. And so the only thing I'm thinking is the driver the supernatural stunt track slasher? Is it Peter? That's creepy. I'm sure that's just a spawn, a GTA thing, but oh, in this particular context, feels like they're trying to block me into the stunt track. So if the driver out here, the slasher at the stunt track, was Peter in a blood-soaked uniform, I would be so happy. But I doubt that's the case. I'm just wildly speculating. Alright. Maybe we're not gonna see him. Giving it a pretty solid try. So I'm tempted to just race down the road a bit. Let's get into psycho territory before the night is up. Or we could just get wedged on a balcony and live here now. Alright, last check for minimap items. What are we at time-wise? 2 a.m. So I think we only have like 1 more hour here, which is 2 minutes of time. Not into the dust. Nope. Stay on the road. That's the way. That's a good baby. The other thing that could be happening too is these might be like an either-or situation. If you saw the UFO, hooray for you. Come back another night. Nope. There's the psycho. Oh my god, that's creepy. Can I help you, sir? Are you laughing at me, sir? Just standing in the middle of the road? Alright. He's got a baseball bat, eh? How is this gonna go down exactly? Do I get out of the car and we engage in gentlemen's fisticuffs? I wouldn't go any... I wouldn't... Yeah, I'd back up if I were you. I'll help. Why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me? He's the psycho with the baseball bat. Be mad at him. Oh, great. Okay, maybe he, like, does that. Maybe he affects people's minds. Your face is coming out. Ah! Ah! Okay. There we go. Is it a false ending? Well, he bleeds real blood, at least. That's all I really care about. It's not one of those bloodless monsters. So hooray, we got both in one night. I cannot believe it, actually. That's fantastic. And the police are on their way. I don't know why. I've done a good thing. I've done a good deed this night. I mean, sure, this lady had to die for some reason. I don't... Lady? Get closer. I'm sorry. Never mind. Not alive to ask, or I'd clarify, just in case. So that's the Psycho Slasher. Tomorrow, or, you know, in-game tomorrow night, I mean, we could probably find another one. If we stuck around. However, I've got a Dark Dice live stream to prepare for. But those are so cool, I'm really tempted to, like, find the clown and the slasher up north. We need to figure out who the driver is. I have no idea. Maybe I can find a picture online. This is a very creepy house. I don't feel safe here. And the police have discovered me again. Oh. Alright, so that was everything I could have hoped for. Finally, we didn't fail to see anything after an hour-long session. We got our UFO. Maybe we have footage of it. I'll have to double-check. And we saw our Psycho Slasher in the hills. We can check them off the list. I cannot wait to be back in action with you guys here. This is always such a pleasure. That kind of looked like the same lightning. Yeah, it's exactly 4 a.m. I wonder if that's supposed to happen. It definitely didn't when we were trying it the other times and we got to 4 a.m. Be interesting if the lightning happened both if you got too close and to get rid of it at the end of the time range. That's what I'm thinking. Well, we have just a second here. Let me jump. I'm just trying to lose this police wanted level first, is all. So I don't lose reputation points. My reputation is suffering. There we go. While we have a second, let me see if I did collect that footage. I guess I just need to go into offline mode. But I sure do appreciate your time. This will be our last little foray. What will the Dark Dice stream be about? I believe it's sort of just a quick catch-up. We haven't seen each other in a while or hung out in a while, so we'll just be messing around with the Dark Dice crew. And then there's a fan fiction contest, which had like 2 winners, I think. So we'll be reading a little bit of fan fiction. I believe is the idea. Alright, let's see if I canceled this clip, or if it did in fact make it in. It looks good. Let's check it. And also seeing where is the Dark Dice stream. I'm not sure that I know yet. I definitely should. I will try to put it in my Discord channel here, one way or another. Within the hour, I do hope. Alright, so we have footage of the UFO in a brand new, never before seen location. Hooray, hurrah. We can see the lightning strike whenever we have to, whenever we'd like to, and any accompanying weirdness will hopefully be captured. There's the lightning. That is such a bright bit of lightning, like it's not the usual lightning they use. It's a completely new thing. So for one moment in the pitch black of night, it's like they just turn on daytime, basically. It's not even a lightning strike. It's like a huge lighting event. That is really interesting. And the UFO just blips out. I was kind of expecting it to do something, like make a little whoop and go upwards, let's say. It's interesting that it just completely disappears. Alright, we got our footage. That's all I wanted to double check. Thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me. I will see if I can go figure out where the dark dice thing is. I'll put it right in the general chat there on Discord, the link to which is in the Twitch chat now. Thank you very much. And I love you guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for fighting off a hill-based psycho with his skull coming out of his baby face. That was really fun. And brand new content to me. What a treat. Ah yes, our encounters of the third kind. Such a pleasure to hang out with you guys. I will go get coffee, and I will see you in about an hour and a half, I guess. I'll come find out where, and see you in Discord. Bye for now. Smooches.